transformation and financial inclusion. I've worked in number of countries, and also I worked, in Central Asia, Asia Pacific, and also, in the other part of the world, in Africa, in West Africa, and also in Eastern Africa. So my background is more of the banking domain, more of the expert in digital in various financial sectors, in various industries also, with the bringing more of inclusive finance service providers and also consulting, providing trainings also, and also, coaching services for the executives. So in today's session, we will discuss, the digital transformation and why it is important, and how it connects, the dots of the every part of our living. So after the virus, the world is going to be quite different, whether the current lockdown lasts weeks, months, or, the current pandemic, which is going on. I hope it will not go more in years, but it have really unchanged, it have really changed, so many things. The viruses actually have brought more of the digital services in all sector. All sector, I mean, even if you pick education sector, even if you pick, the supply and chain sector, if you pick banking sector, if you pick financial sector, every sector has been changed. Digital services are more, are the demand from the customers, are the demand from the trends, or are the demand of the market. So we will discuss what is first of all digital, and why, it is important. So in digital, first of all, there are three areas. One is digitization, one is digitalization, and third is digital transformation. So we'll discuss first what is digitization, because we sometimes confuse ourselves that exactly what the digital is. So in digital, we have three terminology. One is digitization. The digitization is the analog of physical information to the digital format. For example, you have lots of paperwork, you have lots of records, you have lots of ledgers, you have lots of areas. How you can convert that in the digital area to bring you opportunity to review more, whenever or wherever you are. So that is more of digitization of each part, digitization of each format. The second is actually digitalization. Digitalization is the digital technology, so which brings, the approaches of the business model. For example, you are recording your export, your input, through more of, manual way. So how you can record through the systems, how you can record to the ERM solutions, how you can record to the instruction which you can give to the business model or to the systems, which can work, efficiently and reduce errors for you. So these are the two, more definition of this one. And the third one is digital transformation. So digital transformation is the coordinated of these both, digitization and digitalization, and it creates an operating module. It creates, connecting the dots with the people. Definitely without people, you cannot work. The second one is the processes and technology and matrices. What does matrices mean? Matrices mean that it gives you the reporting format, or the reports, or the information which you can make the decision of your business. So this is what the digital is. The second more good aspect of the digital finance transformation from my perspective is the three key areas. One is transforming customers' experience, second is transforming operational processes, and third is transforming business model. So customer experience, number one, second is operational processes, and third is business module. Let's discuss customer experience and what does it mean. So in customer experience, this is integrated with lots of areas, and how it work in the customer area. So companies are right now using the digital media. They are using the business intelligence software. They are using data analytics tools to understand the customer behavior, to understand the demographic of their needs, to understand that what products they need, to understand that what product they are using more and what products are being used less, to understand their interests, to understand their likes, to understand their dislikes, to resolve their problems, to resolve their complaints, to see what complaints they are doing again and again, and how much time it takes also to resolve the customer's complaint. Remember, 20% of what you do for your business is actually the earning of 80% of your business. 80% of your profit comes from the 20% of your services. So 20% of that services remain need to be upright and also at all time high. So understanding customer needs are very, very important, and that can only be done through the digital media, BI softwares, and data analytics tools. We will also discuss how the data analytics tools also work and how the data strategy need to be worked. The second one is top line growth. So top line growth is always comes from the the customized software, your customer relationship management software, your ERM software, with the key attributes to understand the customers, integrating the customer needs for the better customer services and all that. And the third one is customer touch point. The customer touch point is very important. How you are touching your customers. Are you touching your customers through the media, social media? Are you touching your customers through your website? How you are interacting your customers? How you are resolving their queries? How fast you are? Because customer needs very fast, services. If the customer services are not fast or not in the real time, then definitely it will, not be a good customer experience. Let me give you one example. For example, if the customer have raised a complaint, it went to the first person. If the first person have not resolved, how it reaches out to the second person within the company, to the third person, and the last level at the CEO. But the customer complaint need to be treated very well and very quick in the one. So this is actually the future of customer experience. Customer, as I said, it's they are changing their minds. You need to be creating a kind of environment that the customer be loyal with you. They do not turn around and go to your competitor. They do not go to any person which you think that they can go over there. So customer understanding is very good. With the B2B, like B2B, business to business, or business to customer, or customer back to business also, as the services which you need to prefer for the feedback. Let me give you here that how the environment is changing, how the banking, how the financial, how the industry, environment is changing in terms of the customer needs. So please see this video.
If there are billions of conversations happening every minute, imagine how many times your bank must have been talked about while you finish watching this video. Each conversation is a business moment for you to create a memorable experience for your customers that they would want to share with others. Envision the world's future. From smartphone to a smarter phone. From a car with a driver to a car without a driver. Future is the next present, where our imagination today has become Lisa's fully automated banking experience in 2020. While Lisa is sleeping, her phone receives a notification regarding the shipment, which is ready with the exporter. The intelligent software checks for funds and notifies her bank that she would need a letter of credit. Understanding an urgent change in schedule, her phone automatically resets the alarm for 7 a.m. so that she can plan her day. By the time Lisa is ready to go, her smartwatch receives a notification that her black vehicle is low on fuel and suggests that she drives the red car. The GPS selects the shortest route, and Lisa arrives the New Age Bank's intelligent branch sharp at 9. From the moment Lisa arrives at the bank's special branch with no staff at all, the door installed with intelligent communicator scans Lisa to notify the bank about her arrival. Bank's interactive walls talk to Lisa to tell her about how she can transact better with bank's offers or corporate credit. Meanwhile, her smartwatch directs her to a special kiosk where the bank welcomes Lisa, automatically logs her in, and connects her to an expert who is a client of the bank too, to guide her about the needs for the letter of credit. Within minutes, her letter of credit is approved, the exporter receives the payment, Lisa's shipment is released, and the time is just 9:15 a.m. Rewinding to today, can you imagine the intelligent banking experience on a vacation? While Ted is enjoying his vacation, a bike, Harley, passes by, catching his attention. The bike has been Ted's dream since school. Ted takes a picture and uploads it on his social media account. Instantly, bank's intelligent software picks up Ted's interest in this bike, analyzes his post on social media, his sentiment, his conversations about the product, and after analyzing his spending pattern, the bank offers a pre-approved bike loan along with information on the best dealers around, their discounts offered, and the color options available, all on the go. While Ted is still on vacation, bank's geotagging technology identifies Ted's location, instantly analyzes his credit card spending pattern, and offers him the best deals on bike accessories at a nearby store. And this is not all. Before the vacation ends, the bank delights Ted by offering him free airline miles and complimentary hotel stay to plan his next vacation. Imagine millions of customers like Ted for a bank like yours. The intelligent software enables you to continuously track millions of social media conversations to engage, interact, and offer a futuristic banking experience to your valuable customers. Place, time, or medium no longer matters. Engage your customers. Delight your customers. NewGen products help you do just that by connecting systems, processes, people, and things of your business. Reinvent your workplace.
So as I said, that future is actually connecting with the people, technology, and all that. As I gave you the example, assume if you do not have the very good digital, media, you do not have a very good social media connecting with your customers, you will not understand their needs. You will not understand what they are going through. You will not understand that, what are the needs in the market. You need to connect the dots. For example, you need to connect the daily kind of, a post of your businesses on your social media, example, on your Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, the way your business is operating so that you connect with your customers. And then these AdWords or these ads need to be done with the more of, the search engine kind of thing so that people, if they search anything related to your product, they actually find you first and how, they reach out to you. That is more important. Remember, if you are not appearing, you are disappearing. If your business is not appearing what they are doing it, definitely, they cannot appear as it want. So you need to connect, with your transforming business, operational process. And how you need to connect. So connecting first is actually process digitization. You need to connect your process digitization like, or robotic process automation. Robotic process automation doesn't mean that you need to bring the robot in your company. Robotic process automation means that, for example, if the two processes are manual, how you can bring them in the digital way so that it's RPA and again, it talk to each other in more of a digital manner without a human factor or without, more of a human interaction. That is called, the process digitization. For example, if you are doing transport to import in another country, or for example, you are transacting, with your bank, then how your real time, you do not sign the check, you do not sign, the other things, how your systems and their systems, connect to each other. How you talk to your customers directly once, the customers talk to you in a manner. Worker enabling is also another thing. Do not push your people more or working, physically. Right now, people can work anywhere. There's no need of sticking on the office chairs. People are not, more of, more of effective once they are in the offices. They are effective from wherever they can work. Now, 24/7 hours actually you can work, or 7 days in the week you can actually work whenever you want or whenever you want. Enable them, so that they can work in an environment that, build, more of your business areas. Then performance management is also important. Performance management of your businesses. See what are the missing dots in your strategy. What are the missing, dots in your goals? What are the missing dots in your operation? What are the missing dots in your customer? Think and ask from yourself. No one will actually guide you. And then, bring it to the manner that you can do it from that manner. The third is the business module, that how you can make the business module in the manner that people can connect more, and then you can also do or earn more profit. The first is actually digital modification of your businesses. As I said, you need to create an environment where the business module should talk more digitally rather than manually. And because once it will talk more digitally, you will be earning more profit, and the quick one, and also reaching out more very quickly. As you may have heard, the brick and mortars versus the new digital business. Brick and mortars is more of step by step, but the new business module is like you are reaching to your goals very quickly with the traditional products, and making it more to the digital environment. Then also, if you will be doing that one, you will be digitized, or you will be like global areas in your HR areas, in your tech development, in your customer support, and will be connecting more customers in the different area. So what will be the technology transform in any sector, including financial services and all that? As I said, first of all, digital media is the key area. You need to be more of the digital media. Otherwise, if you are not appearing, you cannot show what you are doing. Then all your systems, all your areas, all your work should be on cloud computing, so that you can access anywhere or anytime in this world. And automation is actually the key. The second also area is more of bringing the AI in your e-commerce, in your ERP module, and also your customer relationship management is key. Big data or the data management, we will also talk how all these things works. So I will skip this video, and then we will go back again to the data leadership. So this data leadership, first of all, you need to understand that where your data is coming and where your data is actually working, because data is actually key. Remember earlier, we used to go to the bank. In past, we used to go to our local bank or our branch, and we deposit a check over there. In future, you will still go to your bank or your branch, but now you will not deposit your check. You will deposit your data. Data is very sensitive. I tell you what, in Eastern Africa, or even in Asia, or some in the Western world, what these systems or softwares are being developed. That, for example, once the customer or once a person jump in any supermarket or any area, they actually see what is the likes and dislikes of that person, what he buys more, what he do not buy, or what he do not like. That comes from your data. What product he is actually also using, which shop actually he visited more, which product he is using more, and how many times he also visited in a month, or in a day, or in a week. And with the age sector also, that, for example, if the age is between, assume from 20 to 30, how many people are there, what are their needs, what are their likes, what are their dislikes, from 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 and above. So that's how you can create the needs of the different people and the products which they like. The same way also, for example, if you have your special services or your special products, assume if you are in the value chain financing, or assume if you are in the supply chain financing, which products actually being used more. That is actually comes from the data. Data analytics is actually the key, and innovation, brings more of that particular data. Strategic thinking, strategic areas, data management, because these are the data which governs you. So, for example, how you can do it in your business. First of all, you need to make the digitizing your processes, because once you will digitize, then you can only get the soft data. Otherwise, manual data, bringing from the manual data is very, very not effective, and also not possible. Then again, the second thing is, once you have all these digital, then you can actually manipulate, or you can just do the matrices, reporting, dashboard formats, where you can understand, and then it will make you the business. People who are earning, if you see just the top people in your country who are earning more, they use or they utilize data more, because they understand the customer need, what the customer want, and what the customer is doing. Technology and data architect is the more important. That's how the innovation connects, and the change which you can bring in your business. Remember, whatever the business you were doing in your 90s, in 2000s, or in 2015 or even 2020. It cannot work in 2022 or beyond, because now the 2022 and the forward and the future looking is different, and it cannot work as the way if you are working without the data, management, or the or more of the transformation. So create your digital transformation plan first. First, you have to make the strategy that exactly what you need to do. First, I suggest that first of all you create the strategy planning with the speed of digital. You cannot do everything today, so you have to start from now, slowly and gradually. You can just change few things here and there, which can make faster of your work. Second is to investigate the art, which are the innovative new technologies which you can bring. Then see what are the needs of your customers and how you can enhance the customer services, how you can enhance the user experience, how you can enhance the person who actually likes the very well. So this is how you need to identify the outgrowth of your strategic plan, and then finally refresh your plans frequently. Frequently means every quarter or every 6 months, biannually or maybe annually. But you cannot make your plan, like for example you are making your plan for now for next 2 years or 1 year. No, no, no. Every month the industry is changing, and you need to act and faster with the understanding of industry. Otherwise you will be outdated and people will not recognize you. So remember, the companies fails to create the future. Companies fail to create the future not because they fail to predict it, but because they fail to imagine it. It is the creativity and curiosity they lack, not clarity. And experimental together with the solid strategic planning is the winning recipe. So again, you need to make the experimentations. You have to make the plan, solid strategic plan, so that you can work on it. But if you have not even predicted what you want to do or what you have made for the future plan, definitely you will never imagine it, and then you will find the lack of clarity in your business, then how it is going. This is actually from the Gary Campbell book. It's a wonderful area where people can also think that how they can move on. So I also want to show you that how the augmented reality and virtual realities are working in the future of work, and how people are changing of the work environment, how people are changing in the areas of their companies, and how the business are changing. Please see.
Spatial is a collective computing environment that lets teams visualize their thoughts in the room around them.
Hi, Mike.
Hey, Jess.
How's it going?
So whether you're on a desktop computer or scribbling notes on your phone, all your digital devices are seamlessly tied together into an infinite workspace. You can manifest your ideas before your eyes by just saying them, and in a click, expand them with the power of all the world's information. Using augmented reality's infinite canvas, pixels become tactile, letting you manipulate them like clay.
Hey, buddy.
We believe digital and physical worlds should live in harmony together. You can sketch ideas out on paper, or have them exist digitally. Spatial brings people and ideas together into a single shared environment, letting us work together in profound new ways.
So as I said, the future will be changed. Augmented AR and VR will actually change the future in all your businesses also, be it an tech, agriculture, technology, be it the supply chain technology, be it, the financial technology, be it the customer technology also, the customer services technology or financial services technology. But the AR and VR is going to change all the work which we do. But we need to prepare for that one now. Otherwise, we will be irrelevant in this market. So in nutshell or in a conclusion, customer needs are very important. You need to understand what are the customer needs, what are the dots which is missing in your businesses, in your companies, so that you can, make it. Critical technology components are very important, so that delivery channels are, meant for your audience, and you create your audience, you create your customer base and your outreach more, in that particular area. Then market assessment and existing, technology, definitely you need to see what are the platforms available and what are the, platforms which you need to use in your services, and connecting, from the manual one to the more of the digital one. High availability is very important. Data is the new opportunity. Data is the new harness opportunity, which stays digitally relevant for you and gives you, historical things and even for the future prediction that how the future will work. And then again, connecting, through all these technology, you can definitely, change your business. You can even grow more, and also, can grow, larger areas. So these are the resources which I have written, my white papers, or also some of the other the videos which I have recorded. You can even, reach out to me so that I can share with you on this one. For any other opportunity, any other questions, any other thinking which you think that I have not answered today, or any other area if you want to discuss further, please reach out to me. You can connect me on LinkedIn, Fahim at Ali Khwaja, and or you can just share with me the email. You can just pass me and text on email or WhatsApp me on this number, and I will reach out to you more with the more clarity or more understanding if you want. Definitely, this will be services which we can give you so that you can understand more on how the people are working or how the technology is changing. Every business is different, every industry is different, so every point can definitely will be different, and we can definitely help you with your business outreach. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.